was trying to kind of add these corners here. Oh, I'm also blocking my cardigan. And there's like, whoa, this much extra. Let me show you the top. Off to yoga class, wearing my Loopy Studios free stripe cardigan. Well, the pattern was free. The cardigan was not. Hello, welcome to another video. If you are new here, and you probably are because I just started YouTube, my name is Marjorie and this is Made by Marjorie. On my channel, I like to knit and crochet. Sometimes I like to design my own pieces. Sometimes I like to try out different patterns. I showed my mom my YouTube channel for the first time and she said, stop filming in your bedroom. So that's why we have this fake plant right in the middle of the room to cover up the fact. This video is going to be the last of my making my wardrobe for my Portugal vacation. So we're going to Portugal for 7 days. We're gonna do half in Lisbon, half in Porto. And I made, let's see, I made 3 tops and 1 clutch. So I'm hoping, okay, I cannot promise you that I'll be able to get 7 projects total, but I'm gonna hopefully try to make 2 or 3 in this video. Let's see, so I have 2 different ideas right now that I think I'm gonna make. One is gonna be a rectangle. But this rectangle is gonna be a drapey rectangle that's gonna be the front of our shirt. Now what does the back look like? It will be an open back and we're gonna do straps, pearl straps for the arms. Then I probably have to do a strap here to hold the arms together, but then I want to do like kind of a pearl necklace thing. I don't think the picture is conveying the beauty of this design, but I think once I make it, you'll get it. So I don't know if you've seen, you probably haven't seen. Go check out the video where I made all of the Loopy Studio clothing patterns. So I followed her freeform crochet pattern to make this top. So I want to take the same exact concept and make a t-shirt. I think I'm gonna have to get started with the freeform crochet. So I have my yarns here. Start with this and then go into these darker colors. Oh, there you go. There's a full gradient. It's like an amoeba that's growing. A quick intermission. Welcome to my closet. So I sewed these buttons on about a week ago and today I just had 3 buttons pop off. So in between then and now, I have come into this huge box of buttons. So I was thinking, let's replace these buttons with something a little bit more interesting, but also I want to try to put the buttons here, like a big line of buttons. I think that'd be a kind of cute and fun detail. Update on this. This is what it looks like so far. You know what? Classic blob. You think this looks good? I think it's good enough. Oh, okay, I'm doing that fancy thing where you put the same button on the back, or like you put a little button on the back to give it a little bit more stability, because yeah, for the bigger buttons, because I was just shoving it through the fabric, I think that's what loosened them. So hopefully this is gonna keep them a lot more stable. How cute is this? Buttons are done. I think they definitely look better than the other ones. I added my cute little sleeve buttons. I think that's a nice touch. I don't think they're symmetric, but yay! Okay, I think I can finally call this cardigan officially done. Fit check. Off to a wine tasting tonight. The theme is burgundy, which is, you know, a difficult and elusive theme. So we'll see if I like the wine. Okay, so I'm working on making a t-shirt, right? And I'm thinking I might as well just use this piece I made in a previous video. And this is gonna be perfect for the front piece. So what I'm gonna do is take a t-shirt shape that I like already, and I know fits pretty well, and then kind of lay this on top so I can see just which part I need to add on. Listen, where I go, the tree goes. Today is day 3. Let me show you what we have so far. And I'm gonna go ahead and use it like this for the front piece. And then so far I've been working on this back piece, which I would say is like It's a little less successful than the front. I don't know what happened. A chunky, bad texture. Like, I think that's what the problem is. So hopefully when I block it, it'll flatten out. So I was trying to kind of add these corners here, and then those are going to be attached to the front corners. So I'm actually going to attach it right now and show you what that looks like. Okay, I went ahead and attached the top, and I attached one side. So, ooh, actually I'm thinking maybe something like this off the shoulder could look really cute. All right, so both sides are stitched up. I weaved in every single end, which took a while, but not too bad. I actually don't mind weaving in ends when I'm crocheting. Like, if you want to send me your crochet projects, I bet I could have a pretty good time weaving in your ends. I want to use these buttons like beads. And so I have these like teeny tiny buttons, and to line certain parts of this to give it a little bit of shine. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and block this first, and then when it's dry, I'm gonna try the button thing. Oh, also, yeah, think about like a cool button cascade, like on string. I don't know if that's gonna work, but maybe. Oh, like a button fringe, maybe on this side where it's shorter. Oh, I'm also blocking my cardigan. I've been wearing this for like a week and I still haven't blocked it. So I'm hoping it doesn't get like too big. Oh, one last thing. So in my last video, I made these Loopy Studios micro shorts, but I didn't finish the top hem, so it kept rolling down. So the other day I finished this up with her afterthought ribbing hem. And yeah, up here it sits way, way better. So if you're making those shorts and you're having this problem, like just go in and add I don't know, this is like 1/2 inch of ribbing. I'm in a forest. Okay, so for my next project, just to remind you, this project, oh, I hate this drawing, but let's just ignore. Time to choose our yarn. So I was thinking maybe this. I kind of started this. I was gonna make like a stretchy top, but I didn't like the shape. So maybe for this, we like double up this yarn and make like a big loose rectangle. Or, you know what would be kind of weird? This is the Team Fiber Melted Baby Suri that I got last year. This could be really weird, right? Okay, so I'm using this yarn, the Casual Fashion Queen one, and these are my 6mm needles, but I think I'm just gonna go up in size because, I don't know, it's still like kind of more dense than I expected. To be totally honest, I don't think this is a good idea. So I was thinking, maybe let's put this idea on pause for now and just pivot and then figure this out later. Maybe we'll revisit this, maybe that idea is just not gonna work. So the other idea I had is, I actually found this necklace. I think the brand is called Leo Glass, and it's like a vintage costume jewelry designer. And when I saw this, I thought, what if I actually turn this around so that this part is in the back and then use this as the neck part of like a halter top? I think pretty simple. We're probably looking at something just like this. Stockinette triangle, and then attach it up here at the top. I have this, which is a worsted weight from Blue Sky Fibers. This is their Woolstock worsted. I've been seeing online where people are making these halter tops out of traditionally like more winter materials, and to be honest, like I kind of like the look. Good morning. We had a couple of friends over last night and we were doing this like potluck dinner. Really fun. Oh, I made mushroom fried rice. That was really successful. And then I also made pot stickers, or guotia. And my friend that was just in China brought home an order that I placed in China on Taobao. And this is a brand called North Node that probably is one of my favorite clothing brands. So they have this like cool like dune apocalypse wasteland kind of vibe. And this is one of the shirts I got. Okay, look at this one. I showed my husband and he said it looked like Dobby the house elf, but I think it's so cool. Okay, back to the knitting. So I was working on the necklace top, right? And I got a little bit of knitting done during dinner. So I created this triangle. So I'm thinking this is gonna go up here and then this is gonna like wrap around. I'm gonna go a little bit lower and then I'm gonna cast on for the back and then start working in the round. So I think this is pretty good progress. Yeah, I did go with both of these yarns held together, and actually like this fabric is so soft and it feels incredible. Okay, it's still a little bit wet right now, but you can see it like flows better, and more importantly, the back looks way less bumpy, I guess. Oh yeah, I like more of a boat neck. I guess the problem that I'm thinking of is if I cast on exactly for the bust measurement, like once I get down here, I need to decrease. So maybe I just cast on to fit this part with a little bit of negative ease. And then as I go down, I will figure out how to decrease maybe from the sides. Okay, I'm gonna try to do my first try on of this shirt. So I joined in the round, so I'm knitting the full shirt now. Let's see, hopefully it fits. Bad news, it's way, way, way too big. Okay, I'm gonna undo it and then, I don't know, it's like too big by maybe like 50 stitches. Oh, actually I can show you since I ripped it off of the cable. So we're here and there's like, whoa, this much extra. So let me just figure out how much I need to take off. I can like take off all of this. All right, our circle is way smaller. Fortunately, actually, I think this will make the top go by way faster. So this is good. Win-win, I think. Well, lose-win. Look, I have a little knitting buddy back here. Look at the little buddy. Oh, which also reminds me. So Napa right here is obviously a Pomeranian. So I've been trying to collect her fur. I see people online, they're using their dog's fur to spin into yarn, but she's like 1.5. So we haven't had her for that long. And I thought Pomeranians would shed a lot, but we've only collected like this much. Okay, I'm gonna try to do an official try on. It's a bit precarious because we're on 2 different needles. I also just did a really quick sew down of the front and I threaded the necklace through. All right. This is what we have so far. There's the necklace in there. The fit is pretty good. So I've been decreasing for a couple of rows now. I think I can decrease even more. And then I probably just want, I don't know, 3 more inches of knitting. I guess this part is not really sitting flat because it's like pulling in. Okay, I don't know in the back how visible the necklace is, so I'm also considering I could just sew it to the front. I'm pretty much done knitting the top. Hopefully it's long enough. I did not try it on, and I'm already starting to do my bind off. Okay, we bound it off. I would say down here is definitely a little bit tight. It's a little bit hard to get off my head. Let me go ahead and attach the necklace and see what the final look looks like. I took some scrap yarn and I just sewed it right around the necklace. I think it's still like subtle enough so that it doesn't distract. Okay, let's do the official try on. Whoa, this is amazing. This came out so well. Okay, this is what the back looks like. It's a little tiny bit difficult to get over my head, but it's not too bad. But once I put it on, this is really comfortable. Look how amazing this looks up here. Okay, it was definitely the right call to switch from the back to the front. I would put them probably with my white trousers. Yeah, I think this top just has that super special, like one of a kind of a look. They also have a couple more of these necklaces I saw on Etsy and eBay. Just look up Leo Glass. So in case you want to recreate this, I think I got mine on eBay for about $45. Big success. I'm probably gonna wear this before I even go to Portugal. Out of everything, I don't know, maybe this is my absolute favorite one. We have a couple of updates. So I was trying to do the button thing for my freeform crochet top and I very quickly gave up. So you can see these are all the buttons I added. It was just taking much longer than I expected. I didn't think the effect was really worth the time. We are back with this crazy yarn. I decided that we're gonna make this work. So right now I'm actually thinking maybe I will attach that from the front. Oh yeah, and then it'll go all the way in the back for the straps. I'm wearing the top that I made in the last video. So pretty. I also, I saw Ching Fiber was doing like a little crafting competition. Prompt was submit something that only uses one skein, like a small project, and I submitted this because, yeah, I used less than a skein. I still have a bunch left, so I think it's pretty cool, but we'll see what they think. Welcome to another day. So I did try this on, so I know it's pretty much gonna fit. Just have to knit, I don't know, like 4 or 5 more inches, and then I'll be done with that one. So it's gonna take a while, but I'm really loving how it's coming along. Oh, yep, wearing my new shirt. I'm going in the city today for, let's just call it like a tea party, a tea party for Tea Drunk, which is a New York City based tea company. I'm thinking of just wearing this outfit. I did get in a really exciting order today. So I bought this Clé de Peau eyeshadow quad refill. I bought the case too, but then when I opened it, I realized like the case is for, I don't know, a different eyeshadow because this doesn't even fit. So I'm just gonna like leave it in here. I have it on right now. I think it's this like really pretty shimmery, little bit pink gold. Wow, I just said a ton of words. I think it's a really pretty look. I did get a couple more things from Drunk Elephant and Clé de Peau, so might as well show you guys, right? I got these for the shower. We have Cocomino glossing shampoo and a scrubby body cleanser. I'm really excited to try the body cleanser. We have a Shaba Complex eye serum. Cute. How does this work? What am I doing? Whoa, weird. I was like trying to press on this. Whoa, cool. Yeah, that feels super hydrating. Picked up this, which is the Umbra Sheer Mineral Cream, the sunscreen. I've used this before, but in a tiny little sample size. It looks really, really good. Even if my skin is dry, I just look like, maybe shiny is like not the right word because shiny sounds bad, but I look like nice and shiny. Forgot. I didn't get the whole thing. I only got the refill. Why pay for the outside packaging, right? So I think I'm just gonna like open this and like, wait, that doesn't make much sense. Why did I do this? Let's check out the Clé de Peau stuff. Oh yeah, I grabbed the Hydro Softening Essence Lotions. I've been using this for about 5 or 6 months now, and I think it really helps. Like I have extremely, extremely dry skin. Like if I put like 1 or 2 layers of stuff on, I think like you would still see dry flakes everywhere. I need to like pat it on 4 or 5 layers of different stuff. Reminds me, I can show you what my routine is right now. This is the Hydro Softening Lotion that I've been using for about 6 months, so there's like a decent amount in there. So this is usually my first layer. Then I go in with either the Intensive Fortifying Emulsion, or I have the Precious Gold Vitality Serum Cream. I top it off with this Shiseido Nutra Perfect Day Cream, which has, yeah, sunscreen's not that high, SPF 18. This I'm really happy with. This is the Afterglow Lip Oil from NARS in the color Far Away. I think the color works really nicely and it's like quite subtle. I'm gonna be honest, I think this shirt is the coolest thing I've ever made. I'm really, really, really into this. Took a look on eBay and there's a couple of chokers in there that I might pick up because I want to make more of these. Oh, it is finally warm enough to sit outside on our balcony. Let me show you the top. So as we know, we have the front, right? And then we have a low back. And I only knit this much of the back, but we are really running low on yarn. So I fear this is actually going to be a super cropped top. Okay, so actually this is my second iteration. So last night I tried to attach the chain so that it came all the way down and then to the back. The way it sat here looked so awful, so I had to immediately take it down. Oh, also I forgot to say, I got a bunch of these like faux pearl beads, and I crocheted them together. If you want to see how I made it, go check out one of my previous videos. It was recreating a Cult Gaia pearl dress. That has more step-by-step instructions on how I made this chain. And this is just pretty much left over. I was thinking, what if we put this over like this, like an extra necklace? But then the way it hangs here is cool or dumb? But then I thought, actually, what if it was like this? What if this became off the shoulder? This makes the neckline look more intentional. This looks like super special, I feel like, and romantic. Okay, I think I'm done. I am not in love with this at all. Well, I mean, I have to weave in the ends, but I don't like it. I don't think it's very practical. The way I did the beads is not making much sense because this needs to be like this high on my shoulder to hold the shirt up. But if it comes down, the whole shirt rolls down. Do you have any suggestions? Please leave them in the comments because I don't understand. I don't understand how to make this better. But yeah, I think that wraps up this video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Leave a comment down below. Which one was your favorite piece? Do you have any advice for me for this one? Some design advice? Or do you think like this works? Confused. Quite confused. All right. Bye guys. See you in the next one.